or NASA astronauts that claim aliens are watching and controlling us. These astronauts claim that some extraterrestrial beings are already among us and indicate that aliens are watching us. Edgar Mitchell is one of the people who has traveled to the moon. In fact, he was the sixth one in 1971. His trip was aimed at recovering samples of the moon and returning to the Earth, and it was one of his last works after almost 20 years at NASA. After retiring, he said he was 90% sure that many of the thousands of unidentified objects that have been registered since 1940 are from visitors to other planets. Likewise, in multiple questions, he assured that the UFOs, unidentified flying objects, are real, and that he spoke with world leaders who have come into contact with aliens, but that this information is classified. Similarly, he said that governments around the world have been hiding it from the public for more than 60 years. However, the man states with certainty that the Roswell incident, in which an object of the United States Armed Forces crashed on a ranch in New Mexico, which was believed to have been the landing of an alien, was an encounter with aliens, and that the US government hid it for decades, although it has constantly been asserted that humans made the material that fell from the sky. Also, the man claims that the aliens stopped some nuclear bombs during the Cold War and that they have been in contact with the Vatican to help humanity. The second one is Deke Slayton. Deke Slayton participated in the Mercury project, the first space flight program in the United States whose purpose was to put a man on the moon. He later served as operations director of the NASA flight team. However, before all that, in 1951, he thought he saw an alien spacecraft. It looked like a saucer at a 45-degree angle. Soon it started and took off, and I could not see it anymore. He never saw anything else like this during his missions as a member of the space organization. Third on the list is Gordon Cooper. Gordon Cooper was also part of the Mercury project looking to put a man on the moon, and he was the first one to sleep in space. Also, it was part of another type of mission in which he had the opportunity to fly over the planet. But like his partner Slayton, his encounter with a UFO was long before being part of NASA. Interestingly, he also mentioned having seen something in 1951, but in Germany. After retiring, he declared, "I believe that these extraterrestrial vehicles and their crews visit Earth from other planets, which are much more advanced than the Earth." The man said that maybe the aliens will not communicate with us until we learn to solve our conflicts by peaceful means, instead of constantly creating wars. The fourth one is Brian O'Leary. Brian O'Leary, who was part of another group of NASA astronauts who wanted to find a way to step on Mars. But eventually that project was canceled. He did some tests before finally retiring to become an academic. He became friends with Carl Sagan and taught with him at Cornell University. In his life as a retired astronaut, he claimed that there was an extraterrestrial existence on Earth that had caused strong technological advances and said, "Other civilizations have been monitoring us for a long time. Their appearance is strange from the Western point of view." Most of the comments of these astronauts create hope and terror in many people. Are you one of those who are passionate or terrified? Leave your comment below. Make sure to check out our other videos and leave us your opinions.